feel like there's supposed to be a cutscene there. Yeah, I was gonna say. Is there not a cutscene there? Or are we just waking up in a bed? Okay, we're just waking up in a bed.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up.
Oh, we just got
I'm Carr,
screwed out of
one of the
cutscene.
Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Okay.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the
Shame.
head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. But try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone. You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now.
Damn, Kar's a straight shooter.
I'm gonna need your help. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How can one person, even a Jedi, be so
Bastila is no
important?
ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
So what do you suggest we
Bastila's
do
gonna need
next?
our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Where should
While
we
you were
start?
out, I did some scouting around. There are
Dude, you
reports
left
of a
me
couple
here
of escape
alone?
pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Sooner we start, the
Good
sooner
idea.
we find
We
her.
can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Anything I can take, though. What will he say if I try to talk
What's
to
on your
him?
mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't. Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Okay. I think he's done answering your questions. Throughout the game, you can find weapons armor that are marked as upgradable. These items can be improved by addition of an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you can use a workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. I don't think there's... Prototype variable item. Do I have? Oh, I do have something I can add to it. Okay, cool. Let's go out and about. It's making me take Karth. I like how it's like, you have to take Karth. You can't leave without him. I wasn't gonna leave without him, game.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
It took him a few shots just to hit him. I don't think we gotta worry about this guy.
Deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
This seems like a bit of a leap. Way too easy. That's the first time I've caused trouble before, but hopefully it will be the last. Well, yeah, I did just blow up, you know, a soldier and 2 droids with a grenade. Damn. This guy's, the Duros is a bit shady. I want to loot. Poison grenade. Okay, you have stuff. Let me loot it. Okay, whatever. Hey, I can level up though. Okay, skills. We're gonna upgrade Persuade. No, not Repair. Persuade and Security. Oh, Security takes 2, okay. Oh, I see. Man, it's been so long since I played this. Some of the skills take more, might take more points to upgrade. Computer use. You gonna be a hacker, dude? What's this? Heavy weapons and toughness. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
No problem. Got it.
Who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I mean, we did kind of break in. I'm looking for something to steal. Stay on my way and you won't get hurt.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Who's Holden?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
I mean, we were persuaded you can trust me. Maybe I can
Well,
help.
I suppose you seem like
Success,
an all-right
fuck
sort.
yeah.
When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
I think I'll just collect that bounty on your head.
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now. Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my... Goodbye.
So we could possibly help her. Can we rob her, though? Ooh, a bag. We're gonna rob her anyway. Cool.
Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandonan chuchu.
Runda di hotonga kunhankabi.
Chi gratulo da pograshi onneun kompa jintonopta konjus miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodonga.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training...
Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da konjus miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodonchi gratulo da pogrash. Dolpa da pongwale gandonan gugun chuchut.
Runda di
Tong.
Dude wants to sell me illegal shields. What's in here?
No problem. Got it.
A Twi'lek.
Pudu, Tuni Rama na praka donka.
We are promptly going to rob. 'Cause this is what we do. We just rob everyone. Upper City, I'm not quite ready to go outside yet. I want to explore. Full security door.
No problem. Got it.
Sorry. Got 9 credits, that's semi-valuable. I like how this game has a bit of a moral, like, back and forth. I like how none of that's being impacted by the fact that I'm just robbing people.
No problem. Got it.
Janitor?
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
I do not remember this guy at all.
My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment.
Yeah, we're
You look
renting
like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine?
it. Definitely not the ship that blew
Can't
up
see
in the
any other
atmosphere.
reason someone
Or
would
above
want
the
to rent
atmosphere,
that
above
old
the planet.
apartment. Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. Good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in the Upper City.
Cantinas are fun.
Just keep
Yeah,
Don't know how much
I'm
I
sure
can
they will
tell
find
you,
it.
but
What do you think of the
not
system
much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you. Don't know.
So basically all this dude is good for is the cantina.
Probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
This is mine. Okay. Can I loot this? No. Don't want any of your fucking shields, Lorene. Yeah, let's go to the upper city.
What?
Sure.
Oh, I can, literally just... switch between characters by pressing tab. Good to know. Do we have anything we can give Karth? No.
If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the lower...
There's our escape pod. Karth just appeared out of nowhere behind me. I can see through the walls! I got wall hacks.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover.
Speak to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Why you seem bothered, dude?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I?
It's only been 5 minutes. That's later, right?
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
It seems like you have a problem with
No, I
it.
was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. And for what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it.
I like how we're just talking about it in front of a
It's
couple
more than a little
soldiers.
surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
Maybe I'm just that good, Karth.
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Why would Bastila request my
The
transfer?
Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I can tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient.
If
I'm
you say
probably
so.
wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises. I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important
Oh,
things?
we'll discuss them eventually, Karth.
All right. You're pretty damn... We'll talk about it, but...
Hey man, you were the one who was bothered by me surviving.
People complain about the Sith, but this quarantine is good for all the businesses on Taris.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself.
voice sounds
My
familiar.
name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of...
Mostly.
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here.
Is this better than what I have? Maybe that's Karth. Yeah, it probably is better than what I have. Oh, it's 150. I can't afford it. Oops. Okay. We'll come back later. This is the canteen, I'm pretty sure. This was like the one lead that janitor gave us.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
Standing outside of the cantina is official. Oh, no, we don't want to... Well, Is he gonna get pissed if I break into the canteen in front of him? You know what? Let's save. Before we find out painfully, let's save. Oh, I didn't have to break into it.